Hello friends, I am Bashir from the platform of Kems Books. So, topic of today's video is what are the top 5 motivational books you should read during the lockdown. As you know that there is a corona outbreak and most of the people are preferring home isolations, and most of the time they spend in their homes and living areas. So, I would recommend that they should utilize their free time by reading these 5 of the books. So before starting a video, if you haven't subscribed our channel, then do hit the subscribe button and the bell button too. Guys, first book which I would recommend to you is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's a motivational book written by Mark Menson. He's an American blogger and he has written this book in 2016. And Google has a rate of almost 4.0 out of 5 for this book. The main idea of this book is that it's almost the opposite idea of all the other motivational speakers. The writer Mark Menson shifts his thinking paradigm of 180 degree, and he generally, most of the motivational speakers say about that time of despair you should be always positive, or you should configure a theme in your mind about the win-win situation. He says that there is not always the win-win situation. If the bad times come, if everything is fucked, then you should accept these failures and you should accept these bad times. He also explains another theory that always learn to say no, because you overburden yourself and you take the responsibilities and burden of things which are not affecting you. This letter says that you should not always be the conventional or traditional mindset which always thinks about that things would be positive. If things are being fucked, you should accept that things are being crippled. For this kind of thinking, I would recommend this book on the first number, as its tag also, the punchline of this book also says that a counterintuitive approach of living a good life. So I would recommend this book on the first number. So friends, the second book which I would recommend you is that The One Thing. So this is the book written by Gary Keller and Papasan, and both are industrial entrepreneurs. If you can say that they are the real estate entrepreneurs. They deal in real estate and now they are motivational speakers too. So this book is Wall Street Journal's bestsellers and Google rates it 4.1 out of 5. So this is enormous rating if you see. The main theory of this book is that you should concentrate on one thing. If you are chasing 2 rabbits, then both will be gone, not even one will be in your pocket. If your work overload is distracting, your job pressures, your life pressures, your family pressures are distracting you from your goal, and your email, your tweets and your office workload is somehow overwhelming on your mind, then you should keep all them aside and just focus on one thing. If you will be distracted from your main goal, then nothing will change. So I would recommend you this book on the second number, and hence the Google also recommends this book in 4.1 out of 5. So guys, the third book which I would recommend to you is that You Can Win. Its title, as the title says, it's about the performance of your life, and you can achieve more and you can win more. So this book is written by Shiv Khera. It's an Indian writer and Indian motivational speaker, and he has also taken part in Indian politics. One of the cute things about this book is that there is a performa to fill after each end of every chapter, and you can fill that performa, which is based upon your reflections and thinking about towards life and your attitude. You can self-assess yourself. So after completing a whole book, you can compile those pages of the performa, and the whole character of yourself is being arranged, and you can see that what kind of personality you are and what kind of reflections you have towards the life. The main punchline of this book is that high achievers do not do different things, but they do ordinary things in a different way. So I would recommend you this book on the third number, which was written in 1998, and it has a rating of 3.9. On fourth number, the book which I would recommend to you is by Sharma. Guys, the name of this book is the 5 AM Club. So by its name, we can configure that this book is about the morning routines. Yes, this book is about morning routines, and the main focus of this book is that how you can utilize your first half of the day, and you can utilize your mornings to perform better, and hence if you want to utilize your mornings, you have to go to bed early. So if you have to go to bed early, the main point in this book which has been described, which I like the most, is that you should keep away all the devices before going to bed an hour before you sleep, because they create distractions and keep away you from deep sleep, which affects your daily routine. By its name, which is 5 a.m. club, one can say that it's all about the step-by-step processes of the morning routines, but actually it comprises on a club of 4 professionals, and those professionals are a very successful person in their whole life, but the only characteristic they have in common is that they used to utilize the first halves of their life. You can say that they utilize their mornings, so they have a working time of almost 24 hours, not just 4 to 6 hours or 10 hours, because most of the people don't utilize their mornings and they feel tired, resulting in less performance. So I would recommend this number on 4th number. So guys, on 5th number, the book which I would recommend to you is Think and Grow Rich. Friends, this book is written by Napoleon Hill and it is a script of 1937. Napoleon Hill got influenced by Andrew Carnegie, which is an American industrialist, and he is a pioneer of the steel industry in America. Napoleon Hill almost interviewed more than 500 successful men and women in America and noted the key points that how they become rich in America. So by extracting their lives, he developed a 13-step formula how to become rich in their lives. So at the end, I would recommend this book on 5th number, but Google rating of this book is highest among all the 5 books which I have explained. Google rates this book on 4.2 out of 5. So hence, I have concluded my video. If you like this video, then do hit the like button and wait for the next video. Thank you.